Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Tonight we are streaming live on YouTube from the Rec Center in St. Louis Park, bringing you an excellent girls hockey matchup featuring the Orono Spartans, who are ranked number 2 in Class A, coming in with a 21-2 record and on a 10-game winning streak, taking on the red-hot Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights, 16-5-1, also on their own 10-game winning streak. And these two teams are going to match up, two of the best in the state. Benilde, I think, is ranked 7 in 2AA. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're here with us. Also with us in our production, Cameron, Alora, and Leah on the cameras, and of course, Paul Broden, our producer, in the truck. And we're about to begin here from the Rec Center. Starting in goal for Benilde is Allie Van Stelten. There she is. She comes in. Oh, that's the Orono goalie. Her name is Celia Dahl. And again, she's only lost 2 games all year. And her goals against average so far this year is a 1.48 to go against Van Stelten, who has a 1.16. Okay, we're underway from the Rec Center again. Glad you're with us here on ParkTV 16 Sports. Red Knights, white jerseys with red trim, and the dark red and navy blue for Orono. And now the Red Knights play the puck into the Orono zone, against behind the goal there, now picked up by Orono. It's going to be interesting to see how these two teams match up, being from different divisions, different classes. Now puck at neutral ice, played by Nickham for Orono. Now the Red Knights take over. Peschel puts it right on the stick of Lily Mortensen. She comes right in, goes to backhand, and just misses as she goes down from behind. No penalty on the call, but what a pass by Peschel to Lily Mortensen to set up that excellent scoring opportunity. Now the shot goes in on net by Hain. And now it comes back out to neutral ice just as the Red Knights were changing. Now Hain plays it along the boards, and she'll go take a seat on the bench. Peschel now chases it into the Spartan zone. And they come away with it. That is number 14 for the Red Knights, Sophie Melsness. Melsness loses the puck to Orono, and now at neutral ice, back into the Red Knights zone, played by Carver. Nice little stick handling there by number 27, Sienna Carver, the sophomore. And now a nice forecheck by number 10 for the Spartans. That is Zoe Lopez. Puck still in the Red Knight zone. Now played by Melsness. She gets some free space out there at neutral ice. Brings it over the line on the right side. Tries to get by the defense, and it just barely got poked off her stick, and she'll go back to the bench for the change. Now Zoe Lopez in the corner for the Spartans. She'll play it up the near boards into neutral ice. And there is Hain there to stop that momentum. Now puck goes all the way into the Spartan zone. They wave off icing, played by number 26. That's Hannah Jones, just an 8th grader out there for the Spartans. Red Knights keeping the pressure on. Puck comes out and just able to poke it back into neutral ice where the Spartans. Now Hain, quick pass now to Duffy. She brings it across the line. And Orono playing good swarming defense out there. Now they break out on that right side to neutral ice. They play it in, back around. Van Stelten will stop the puck. That was number 11 for the Spartans, Maddie Kimbrell, just an 8th grader. Now again, the Red Knights back to neutral ice. Skating in is Peschel, number 17. She's going to Ohio State next year on a scholarship. Loses the puck behind the net. Now the Spartans try to play it on the near boards. Picked up by Gray. And her quick wrist shot gets gloved. And that'll bring our first stoppage in play here with 14:24 to go. And that was Celia Dahl making the first save. But right there, look at that nifty shot by Bailey Gray. And if you recall, we were here just a week ago, and I saw one of the quickest wrist shots ever by a high school player. Here was the replay before, the pass from Peschel right on Mortensen's stick. And they just got her distracted enough to shoot that just wide, but she had that set up. Now Gray, pass cross rink, played by number 6, Mortensen. Now into the corner, Orono struggling to get it out. Now taken by number 4, that is Mary Zavril. Zavril, the leading scorer for the Red Knights with 12 goals on the year. Now there's Zavril, back pass to number 5, Annie Junkness. Now Gray with another shot right on net. Rebound right in front of the goal. The rebound from the left side. I didn't see the number, but Gray started out with a great wrist shot, and they gave up the plum rebound, and Lily Mortensen, number 6, scoops it up. But there's Gray that got it going with that shot. Goaltender couldn't handle it well. Puck came right there, and there was Lily Mortensen to put it in. We'll see if they give the assist to Gray on that. But that was a plum rebound given up by Celia Dahl, now wasn't it? Here's our corner camera look, and there was Mortensen to poke it up high over the goalie and into the net for a 1-0 lead. So the Red Knights draw first blood. Let's listen to the PA announcer announce the goal.
Her 9th of the season, Lily Mortensen. Assisted by number 4, Mary Zavarol, and number 9, Bailey Gray. Time of the even strength goal, 3 minutes and 18 seconds.
So there's your call. Gray did get that assist. Zavarol also got an assist. So it was Mortensen from Gray and Zavarol. Red Knights lead 1-0 off to a great start, and they also have a 4-0 lead on shots on goals. We're just under 13 minutes remaining here in the first period. We're broadcasting live on YouTube. Glad you're with us here at ParkTV 16 Sports. Season is getting to an end here for girls hockey. I think we're going to be doing section tournaments a week from this Saturday, probably at the Parade Ice Gardens in Minneapolis. Usually that's where they are, not always. All right, now here are the Red Knights. That is Hain. And here she comes on the right side, uncontested, into the circle, coming right in front. She goes right up hard against the goal. That had to hurt. But Emma Hain, the senior, she's tough, and she's going to be taking that toughness to Lindenwood just outside of St. Louis, playing hockey when she finishes her studies here, and there's that replay. These women are tough, folks, let me tell you what. All right, we have a stoppage, and the face-off is going to result outside the zone. 12:21 remaining. All right, played by Mortensen. She quickly wrists it past the goaltender into the corner. Now chasing it is Juckness for the Red Knights. Orono gets there first and clears the puck to neutral ice. Gray plays it ahead to Zavarol. Then it gets brought back to neutral ice. Gray then moves it back into number 5, Juckness. Juckness to Zavarol, and she goes down as she gets Malachi crunched by 2 defensemen for the Orono Spartans. Now the centering pass by Mortensen gets out to Gray. Her shot from the point goes wide left. Now into the corner. That's number 28 for the Spartans, Addie Kelly. She'll play to the near boards. It's clear to me the Red Knights have a clear size advantage overall, team size, so I think Orono's going to have to use their speed, and there was a quick shot, speaking of speed. And Van Stelten makes her first save of the night, gives up the rebound, but the Red Knights control it, and then they lose control as it comes out to number 16 for the Spartans. That is Josie Raish. Raish is a junior defender, now back behind the Orono bench. That's number 16 playing it. Raish once again, now at neutral ice, and she loses control of the puck. Played by the Spartans' Emma Hain, now to number 14, Sophie Melsness. Melsness now to Emma Peschel. Peschel works the puck to the point, trying to bring it in that far side. I believe that is Carter. Sometimes I can't tell with their ponytails hiding their numbers right away. Number 22 now playing it for Benilde. That is Abby Garvin. And now the Spartans come away with it at neutral ice, and they've got 3-on-2, at least briefly. They'll play it into the corner and skate after it. And getting there first is Emma Hain, and she'll skate it up in her own zone to neutral ice, and off the boards to herself, loses it to the Spartans, and they bring it back to neutral ice. And now back the other way comes number 16, Raish, or excuse me, that's 18. Mary Kate Hewitt, the junior. Now puck in the corner, Emma Hain gets pushed aside. Garvin's in on there, all along with number 20, Evelyn Mickelson. Puck still tied up in the corner as we're approaching 10 minutes to go here, period number 1. There's our corner camera. Cameron's manning that. There he is. Yeah, they're still playing. All right, now they come away with it, at least briefly. Peschel does. And the Orono player goes down, and there's going to be a penalty from the referee farthest away. Calls it, and the Red Knights are going to be on the penalty kill. Let's see here. Hain. Oh, there's a little push there. Little noogie, as they used to call it back in the day. Just a little love tap, I guess, sign of affection by Emma Hain, but she's going to be in the penalty box for 2 minutes. That penalty comes with 9:49 remaining here, period number 1. Let's listen to the PA announcer.
Minor for roughing. Time of the penalty, 7 minutes and 11 seconds. That's the Red Knights, Hain for roughing.
Hard to hear the PA announcer, I think. It's not the clearest. Okay, now Zavarol on the penalty kill, plays it in the Spartan zone. You'll recall last week they got a power play. They got a goal while they were shorthanded. Now in the corner, Zavarol. Mortensen comes up and puts a hit on the Orono player, and they're gonna let that go. Now here come the Spartans, number 25. That is Alexa Nickum, the sophomore. And it's kept in by number 28. That's Alexander Plyman. And now the puck comes all the way back with 1:16 remaining in the player advantage. 9 minutes to go in period number 1. Our score 1-0 if you're just joining us. Now here comes Melson, steals the puck. 1-on-2. And the Red Knights will skate it back and burn some more time off that clock. 1 minute remaining in the player advantage. Now played by number 15, that's Alex Paulsen. And Orono having a hard time getting their power play going here, not really sustaining the puck in the Red Knights zone at all during this first minute or so. And now the Red Knights clear it all the way back down. 40 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Red Knights will change lines, and now here come the Spartans. Number 6 with it. That is Isla Reiskamp, and she comes right in. Her wrist shot gets deflected by Peschel into the corner. Still kept in by the Spartans. They try to maneuver. A nice quick shot there by number 6 once again. Reiskamp had an excellent opportunity, and there was some pace on that puck, making a huge noise as it hit the boards behind the net. Now with 9 seconds remaining, and I think we're gonna have another penalty. I'm not sure what the call was there. Was it offsides? I didn't know why they stopped the puck there. I still can't tell at all. Still don't know, but it's gonna be a face-off to Celia Dahl's right. That comes with 7:58 remaining in period number 1. 9 seconds remaining in the player advantage for the Spartans. Okay, they win the face-off, played around the near boards in their own zone. 4 seconds remaining. Hain ready to come out of the box, and she is now, both teams at full strength. Just as Mortensen had a puck, brought it in on that short angle, got pushed away. Now here come the Spartans at neutral ice. That is number 16, once again, Josie Raish. And there's a check into the boards, yes. Yeah, checking, it's sort of, it's in the eye of the beholder, I think, whether it's a check or not. Yep. All right, now here comes Emma Hain. She should be well rested after spending 2 minutes in the box. Now Peschel brings it in over the line, coming right in, the defenseman, and oh, she takes, that was an inadvertent hit there, but she just flattened the Orono opponent there. Peschel, one of the taller players I've seen out there, and she just ran over that poor Spartan player. Now the puck back, Van Stelten has difficulty controlling it, but no Spartans are there, so not to worry for her. And now Peschel plays it to neutral ice, tried to get it to Zavarol, and now here come the Spartans, number 26, Hannah Jones, plays it back into the Red Knights zone. 6:44 remaining. Our shots on goal are 4-1 in favor of the Red Knights, but the most important stat is their 1-goal lead over the number 2 ranked Orono Spartans. Although they are in Class A, while the Red Knights are in Class AA. Now on the ice, it's number 97, Kendall Hassler, just a freshman out there, and boy, she has wheels. Very fast as the puck goes off her skate and out of the near boards, trying to keep it in the zone, and they do. Melsness comes up. She might have had an opening right there, tried to split the defense, goes down the rebound by number 22, Abby Garvin. Puck still loose, Garvin picks it up. She's gonna look for a centering pass. Now she gets to the point instead. Bring it around to Gray. Nice puck rotation, blocked in front by the Orono defense. Have 6 minutes to go and they'll break it out. That is Reiskamp, number 6, relieving the pressure for the Spartans, and that's gonna be an icing. And another stoppage, this time with 5:56 remaining, as watch Peschel flatten. Oh, and she got her elbow up there too. That could have been a penalty there. The elbow might have been still inadvertent, but They're letting them play here at the rec center tonight. It's cold outside, but it's warm on that rink, and these players are going after it. 1-0 Red Knights with the lead. Now 5:52 remaining. The wrist shot from the point is blocked in front. Now here come the Spartans. Both teams at full strength. That's Zoe Lopez. Gets it ahead to number 18, Mary Kay Hewitt. No, excuse me, number 18 is Mia Lopez. So there's 2 Lopez sisters, I'm imagining, and there's also the Nickum sisters, both on the Orono team, getting lots of ice time. Now Gray at the point. Splits the defense and gets that wrist shot off. Boy, I am starting to really appreciate the talent of Bailey Gray, the 9th grader out there. The future looks bright for her. All right, now the puck behind, fighting for it, was number 15, Sienna Duffy, and the puck comes all the way out to neutral ice, and I think we're gonna have an icing call on the Spartans, and that is true, a whistle. There's Bailey Gray, the 9th grader, got a goal last week. Overall this year, let's see, Gray has 4 goals, 4 assists, and 8 total points. Not bad for a 9th grader on a 7th ranked team in the state in AA hockey. Okay, face off back to the right of Celia Dahl. 5 minutes exactly remaining. 5 shots on goal for the Red Knights, 1 only for the Spartans. Zavril now will take the draw. And puck loose, controlled by the Spartans as they break it out. Nifty backhanded pass over to the far side. That's number 10 skating with it, Zoe Lopez. Lopez comes in, loses her footing, almost went into the boards at first. Thankfully she did. That is dangerous, isn't it? Now in the corner, Mortensen pushes it ahead to Peschel. Peschel now, long range pass, trying to get it to Zavril. Puck was bouncing, but the Spartans pick it up now and try to bring it back into the Red Knight zone, and now they do with Plyman, and there's offsides. Everyone was calling that one as we look at number 28. That is Alexandra Plyman. Yes, that was way offsides, yes. Plyman, let's see here, I have some stats on Orono. Gentleman was happy to give me those. Plyman has 23 games played, 2 goals, 24 assists for 26 points. That's Plyman for Spartan. And now we're gonna have a face-off just outside the Red Knight zone. Zavril having a discussion with one of the referees as she goes in to take the draw against number 6, Reiskamp. Reiskamp wins the draw, gets it to Nickum. Now to Raish. Raish loses it though to Zavril, look out. But she tries to split the defense, and there's gonna be a penalty, a hooking call on Raish. And Van Stelten leaves the net as they put on another extra attacker until Orono touches it, and they just did there, and there's your whistle. 4:11 to go, but if my eyes didn't deceive me, it's going to be Raish, 16, with the hook right there. She got her stick kind of hooked in there. So now the Red Knights with a 1-goal lead as we look at Raish. Take a seat in the cooler. 2 minutes on the board. Red Knights a chance to double their lead here. And they'll start it off with a face-off. Emma Hain will take the draw to the left of Celia Dahl. She clearly wins that draw. Gets it right out to Melsness. Beautifully done on that face-off by Emma Hain. Now the puck gets worked out in the neutral zone. Nice hustle there by the Spartans as they're now on the penalty kill for the first time tonight. Relatively clean game when it comes to penalties. I think it's just our second one of the evening, and Peschel keeps that puck from going down ice, and then the Spartans do get it down there. Nice nifty clearing shot by the Spartans on defense. That was number 16, or excuse me, number 15, Alex Paulson. All right, now here comes Peschel. Coming in on that far side, plenty of ice to work with. She'll skate all the way around. Very smooth out there, gets to Hain. Hain did a nice job of corralling that pass. That was skillful in and of itself, wasn't it? Now Peschel. Inside, wide open was Zavril, and she couldn't handle the pass. She would have had a prime opportunity to fire point blank on Celia Dahl, but just unable to handle that pass. It was a little hot coming in, wasn't it? Let's see here, here's Peschel. Right there, it was bouncing a little bit. So that's a kind of a catch-22, isn't it? You gotta get it there quick so it doesn't get intercepted, but then you've got to be able to handle it too. So now on the face-off, down goes the Spartan player. And so the Red Knights control the puck. 53 seconds remaining in their player advantage. 3 minutes remaining in first period. Shot blocked. Hayne comes in, gets her own rebound and puts it on net. Pad save, rebound by Mortensen. She gets goal number 2 while she's tripping down. Boy, that Lily Mortensen. She's doing her best Dino Cicerelli impersonation. If you remember that guy from those North Stars teams in the early 80s, he had a knack for keeping his balance, and he'd be falling down, sprawling, and putting in rebounds just like Mortensen right here. She goes, she's on her way down, and now she goes down. No, trip there after the fact, actually. Probably could have been another penalty. But that's going to be a power play goal for Lily Mortensen. Here's the corner camera. Great angle there, how she did it. And then she took a little congratulatory trip there on behalf of the Spartan defender. Ooh, she goes down hard there in the corner. You have to understand, the Spartans are also on a 10-game winning streak. They've only lost twice all year. They're 20-2 as we look at Hassler almost get a 3rd goal right off the bat, just as the PA announcer is announcing this last goal.
It's the Red Knights' Mortensen, her 10th of the season on the power play from Peschel at 14:06.
So Mortensen on the power play gets his 2nd goal for her and the 2nd goal of the night for the Red Knights. 2:15 remaining, and the Red Knights are keeping the pressure on. They have been really dominating the Spartans here. And I was wondering as I was driving out here if Red Knights could qualify for single A. They're not a big school, but I think like a lot of these teams, they're not going to get the competition they want or need, and they can opt to go up to Division II, or Class 2A, I should say. There's a centering pass intended for number 20. She fans on it. That was Evelyn Mickelson, the sophomore. Now the Spartans break away with it with 1:41 remaining in period number 1. Paulson plays it in the corner. She'll chase it along with Hassler for the Red Knights. Carver takes position in front of the goalie as she was out there to play the puck, and now a trip inadvertent. They let that one go. Hassler took a dive there. Now behind the net. Spartans get there first. Now taken away by Bailey Gray, and then she loses it. Centering past the point. Could be a good opportunity for the Spartans, but it's taken away by number 23, Keegan Gustafson. And she clears the pressure with 1:11 remaining in period number 1. Spartans now showing a little more aggressiveness on offense. Now gets by Hayne. Over to number 16, Avery Junker, who had a hat trick here a week ago. Now the puck played by number 28 for the Spartans, Plyman. Now Mortensen takes it away, gets to Hayne. Hayne's shot is blocked in front. She didn't have a lot of room to operate in there. For her to get that shot off was pretty impressive in and of itself. Now here comes Reiskamp, number 6, skates across the line. The left-hander fans on the shot. Now the Red Knights play in the corner. Emma Hayne once again off the boards and the glass, and it gets out to neutral ice just as the Spartan comes off the bench to play it. As she waits for her teammates to get on side, she does manage to get on side, and now here's Plyman, 22 seconds. The Spartans would love to get a goal here right before the end of the period to give them some sort of momentum or reason to be optimistic. So far, the Red Knights are dominating. Now Zavril chases it in the corner. Oh no, that's number 5, Chuckness. Now the Spartans come away with 5 seconds. 1-on-2, wrist shot, blocked in front, follow-up shot, goes wide right, and that's as the buzzer sounds, signifying the end of period number 1. So after 1 period of play, Lily Mortensen has 2 goals, and the Red Knights lead 2-0. Come on back for period number 2.
It costs so little to teach a child to love, and so much to teach him to hate. These simple but profound words from our founder have been guiding Boys Town in our work with kids and families for over a century. Today, the ideals of equality and respect are at the core of each parenting strategy you'll find at boystown.org/parenting. Whether you're a parent, grandparent, or guardian of a toddler, teen, or someone in between, we've got parenting guides, articles, videos, tools, and quick tips on a variety of subjects, all developed with love by Boys Town's experts.
Teach me respect.
Teach me patience.
Teach me kindness. Teach me love.
Visit boystown.org/magnet today to receive your Teach Love Magnet. It's a great reminder that the change we want to see in our world begins at home, and Boys Town is there to help along the way.
Welcome back to the Rec Center and ParkTV 16 Sports on location. We are looking through the corner camera live on YouTube. I'm Robert Christensen, glad you're with us, and we're warming up for period number 2. And in case you did miss the first period, it was the Lily Mortensen show, and she recorded both those goals for the Red Knights to give them a 2-0 lead. And during the intermission, I had an Orono fan come up and tell me that their 20-2 Orono Spartans is the first time they've given up 2 goals in the first period all year long. So that's a testament to the strength of the Red Knights team. I also want to say thanks to Tom Hain, who is the father of Emma Hain. He gave me some nice stats I'd like to share with you throughout the night. I can begin right now that Benilde-St. Margaret's right now is 16-5-1. They started at 1-3-1. I do remember that, and they've been 15-2 since, and they are on a 10-game winning streak. And tonight, if they win, they'll get their 5th straight Metro West Conference title tonight. So that is on the line, and they've won 19 straight Metro West Conference games. Their last loss in the Metro West Conference came back on January 29, 2019. That was before the pandemic even, I believe. My goodness, that's how long ago that was. All right, we're about to begin period number 2. Van Stelten in net. She's only faced 1 shot on goal. Red Knights have 10 shots on goal and 2 goals. And we're underway. Red Knights this time going right to left. And now Zabra will chase the puck behind the net. With her for the Spartans is number 15, Alex Paulson. Now the puck comes out to neutral ice for the Spartans. And now here comes the Spartans coming right in on the left side. Now Ain picks it away. Now on the boards by Juckness. Juckness now works it towards the Spartan zone, and now the Spartans come back, bringing it in the Red Knight zone. Let's see if they have a little better offense here in the second period, the Spartans I'm speaking of, as we listen or see Isla Reiskamp get a shot. Now the wrist shot from the corner, and Van Stelten didn't know where it was there momentarily, but Juckness comes away with it and misses the pass to Zavril. Zavril tapping her stick on the ice in frustration. She's had a little difficulty controlling some passes tonight, and that might be a little bit of what was expressed outwardly there. Now the puck wheels all the way around. Lily Mortensen tried to stop it, and they're going to call icing as they're unable to catch up to it in time. Juckness skating for it. And that'll bring a stoppage for the first time in period number 2. That is number 5 for the Spartans, Annie Juckness. Juckness has 4 goals on the year. And now there'll be a face-off back to the right of Allie Van Stelten. Controlled by the Red Knights. Bailey Gray wheels it around the boards, and there's a check hard. Hassler took a hit from Paulson, and there is going to be a whistle and a penalty. Or is that icing? Nope, I guess it's going to be icing. And Melsness is, I think, talking to the official about that hit and why that was not called a penalty. Let's see what the corner camera reveals right there. That's a total check. Right in front of the referee. Yeah, well, they're letting them play a little bit. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I think checking should be allowed with girls' sports. They're tough. They can handle it. They're doing it already anyway, in my opinion. It's pretty similar. Anyway, curious as to what the value system is behind that policy. Okay, now here comes Melsness. Into the corner, behind the goaltender for Orono, Celia Dahl. She has less than a 2 goals against average, and she's already given up 2 in the first period. So that's got to be a new experience for her and the Spartans, as they're ranked number 2 in Class A. I think Warroad is ranked number 1. Now the puck in the corner, 14:52 remaining. Second period just underway here in period number 2. No shots on goal so far. Now the Spartans intercept it in the Red Knight zone. That shot blocked in front by Melsness. Rebound right back to the Spartan player. Now into the corner. Played by Hassler. Back behind the net to Bailey Gray. Gray will bring it right back around in the same direction that it came, and it's picked up by Raish and the Spartans. She'll play it out to the point. That's number 4, Grandy. May Grandy, the junior. As the Spartans look a little better, and what a nifty move that was as she let the puck go between her legs. And that could have been a great disguise and a screen. Now right in front, and oh, the hit by Driver and no call, and you can see frustration from the Orono bench. But these referees are letting them play. As Van Stelten gets that save. She's now faced 4 shots. Here's the replay. Right there, incidental contact, but that's a check, isn't it? Yeah, it looked worse than it seemed, or it looked worse at first glance. All right, now here come the Spartans winning that draw to Paulson on the near side. And her puck is blocked by Junker. Now Junker with 3, 2 to her right, coming in the left side, and that gets poke check from behind. Nice back check by the Spartans to stop Junker. Now here comes the Spartans. Goes off the skate of Emma Hain. Or no, that's Mickelson, excuse me. Now here come the Spartans behind the net. 13:40 to go, and they've got a head of steam. Nice rink, wide pass across the line. The quick wrist shot is blocked by Emma Peschel. Now here come the Spartans. They bring it in their own zone. Now play it back out, intercepted by Peschel. She was waiting for it, and it's just offsides. I think Mortensen, the referee, you can see, was right on it. Let's see if he was correct. Here comes Peschel. No, we can't see the other players. So 13:21, that'll bring a face-off. Look at Emma Peschel, number 17, going to Ohio State, the Ohio State University. Okay, face-off just outside the zone. Mortensen takes the draw. Played by Junkness as she scoots it into the Spartan zone, picked up by number 16 for the Spartans. That's Josie Raish. Now played back in behind the net. Chasing it is Junkness along with her. I think that's Lily Mortensen in the corner. Mortensen having a tough night. Somebody loses a glove, but now here comes Zavril with the wrist shot. The leading scorer gets it on net, and the puck drops straight down, and Celia Dahl smothers the puck, and a little bit of pushing and shoving around the goal there with Zavril. Here's Zavril. Tried to get the wrist shot off. Then she chases her rebound, and now Celia Dahl's been giving up the rebound, and there's a little pushing and shoving there between. Yeah, no, I got that algebra test answer right yesterday is what she was telling her. Okay, face off to Celia Dahl's left. Controlled by the Spartans as they bring it around to the near boards. They try to clear the zone, intercepted by Peschel. Gosh, she's got such a nose for that puck. Single-handedly takes it away, gives it to Zavril. Zavril tried to get back to Peschel, but it was intercepted by the Spartans on defense. Number 28, Alexandra Plyman. Nice defense by her. Could have been a very dangerous situation for the Spartans, and they can't afford to go down 3-0 against this very powerful Red Knights team. Now Junkness keeps it in the zone. Zavril to the point, Peschel with the wrist shot. No, it was a pass to Mortensen, who's right on the doorstep. Now comes Hain with the shot, and that goes off. Now behind the net into the near boards, picked up by the Spartans, and now they break out with a 3-on-2. Here's a chance for the Spartans, maybe their best of the night, and the return pass to Ray. She didn't see it. She could have had an opportunity, although it looked to me like Van Stelten had smelled that out, but almost a nice scoring play there by the Spartans. Now Emma Hain with it behind the net. Backhands it along boards. There's Peschel. She'll pick it up. Skate it into neutral ice, pass it ahead, and she's gonna skate off as they change, and they're gonna call that an icing. And that'll stop the clock now with 11:48 remaining here, period number 2. Our score 2-0. I'm Robert Christensen. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. So glad you're with us on a very frigid night here in early February. Hopefully this will be the last of some of these bitter cold days we've had this winter. Warmer temperatures look like they're on the horizon, but it's very warm here at the rec center, as it often is during these hockey games. Such exciting action. Lots of expectations on the Red Knights and the Spartans, I'm sure. Okay, now number 11 for the Spartans, that's Maddie Kimbrell. And that puck is caught up now, frozen against the boards. They're never gonna blow the whistle. I think back in the NHL days, they would blow the whistle like in the 80s, but otherwise they have too much malingering going on there, and that's a good rule if they don't. They let the players work it out, and now the Red Knights come away with it. Across the line, almost offside, but they were able to clear that, and that was number 22 for the Red Knights skating it in, Abby Garvin. Now puck right in on Celia Dahl, and this time she did not give up the rebound. Had she, Sophie Melsness, number 14, was right there for the rebound, and Celia Dahl has, yep, right there. Oh, Melsness could almost see it, couldn't she? Because more often than not, Celia Dahl has been giving up rebounds before she smothers the puck, but not that time. She did a nice job cleaning that up, and that will bring a face-off with 10:59 remaining. To the left of Dahl, controlled by the Red Knights. That's Junker. Right in, shot by Peschel. Boy, Peschel's not on the bench very long, is she? Now, puck at center ice. That is number 23, Mary Rasmussen, just a 9th grader for the Spartans. Now the Spartans trying to get some offense going. It definitely is markedly noticeable that they are better on offense, and then they get the goal! Wow, number 10 for the Spartans, Zoe Lopez. Van Stelten had lost sight and awareness as to where that puck was, and it just sort of slid, and it was like a gift. Peschel, it got through, she tried to play it, there's Van Stelten, and she's nothing she could do. It just sort of slid through there. And what a gift for number 10 of the Spartans, Zoe Lopez, just a 9th grader. Lopez, though, is one of the leading scorers, point getters. She's played 23 games. She had 20 goals coming in, so that's her 21st to go along with 22 assists and 43 points. And now the Spartans are just within 1 goal, 2-1. And if you're the Red Knights, that might have to motivate them a little bit more here. They don't want to get into a tight match here with these Spartans. They're not used to losing, and now they're coming in on offense. Kind of reminding me of the Cincinnati Bengals, how they kind of do the rope-a-dope. That's their identity, isn't it? They get down in the first half, and then they come back in the second half. It's like once they figured out the other team, and you wonder if that's what the Spartans are trying to do here, as the puck comes right in on Celia Dahl, played by 16 Raish. Now to the far corner. That's number 25 for the Spartans, Alexa Nickum. And here come the Spartans again, Raish, and boy, she had a nice move there, but she got skated back into the corner. So good team defense by the Red Knights. Now here comes Paulson. New formed confidence for these Spartans. You can see there's a little bit more pep in their step. And the Red Knights cannot afford to go to sleep here. Ranked number 7, a 10-game winning streak, Metro West Conference title on the line tonight. Here come the Spartans, they bring it across the line. And they'll try to set up shop with Paulson. She has a nifty move, backhand pass in the slot. Puck almost got right through the crease, and it was markedly similar to the goal that the Spartans just called. And now another icing call against the Red Knights. And a nice round of applause from the many Spartan parents and fans that are here. There was the shot, and it almost got right through, except this time Peschel was there rather than number 10 for the Spartans, Zoe Lopez. So now a face-off coming with 9:13 remaining in period number 2 to Van Stelten's left, controlled by Carver and the Red Knights. Bailey Gray, boy, just textbook winning a draw in your own zone and breaking that puck all the way around. Textbook right there. So beautiful to watch. Just those little things I think are just as enjoyable as the goals. You see just good passing and just good play. All right, puck in the far boards. Shots on goal still favor the Red Knights, 13-6. But when we came into this period, the Spartans only had 1 shot, and now there's going to be a penalty on the Orono Spartans, and their vocal crowd is not happy with that opinion. With the guy with the orange right there. Oh my goodness, that's not a guy, that's a female referee. Not that that matters, but yeah, she doesn't like that call. That's going to be number 28, Alexandra Plyman, probably for hooking. Could have gone either way. With some of the huge hits we've seen out there that they've let go, it's surprising that they called that one as a penalty, but you know, sometimes there's no rhyme or reason to what officials do, but you got to play through it. But chance now for the Red Knights on the power play to get back that 2-goal advantage. Now Zavril at the point. Trying to get it to
penalty assist number 28, Allie Lyman, a 2-minute minor for hooking. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes and 22 seconds. That's the Spartans, Lyman for hooking at 8:22.
Shot taken by Emma Hain, blocked in front, back into the corner. Mortensen, who's got 2 goals on the night, looking for a hat trick. Last week, Junker got a pure hat trick all in the first period. Now Zavril to Emma Hain, back to Zavril. She's going to St. Thomas next year, and remember, they're Division I now. Zaverill takes the return pass. The leading scorer tried to get a shot off as she went down. Now taken away by Peschel, almost. Wow, she is talented out there. Now the puck comes all the way into the corner that's Reiskamp. Isla Reiskamp, the senior. And now here come the Red Knights. Melsness to the right side. Peschel set up shop. Now to the near side to Mortensen. Down the corner for Hain. Hain, Zaverill in the slot. And that shot over the crossbar. Now puck behind the net. Hain again. Zaverill calling for the puck. Hain decides to go back behind the net with it to Mortensen. Now the return pass to Hain, and she couldn't handle the puck. And it'll come back out to neutralize. 7:16 remaining in period number 2. Our score 2-1. Much tighter than it appeared it would be after period number 1, but the Spartans have come out here with a new attitude and a new momentum, and they got that first goal the second period, and they're only down 1, and now Melsness coming in, goes around the defender with a quick near shot, and the save by Celia Dahl. This time she keeps the rebound. And the save by Celia Dahl, but watch, Melsness come right by the defense, between her legs, comes right in, kept her balance, got that shot off, and tried to thread the needle. You can see the frustration on her face. Sophie Nelson, the senior captain, displaying excellent puck handling skills there. She blew by that defenseman. All right, now Hassler almost gets tripped, maintains her balance, still has the puck behind the net. 6 seconds remaining on the player advantage. 6:40 remaining in the period. Boy, that penalty went real fast. And the Red Knights were unable to capitalize, but out of the box quickly for the Spartans. She almost had a breakaway as her penalty expired just as the puck was coming into the Red Knight zone, but the Red Knights dodge a bullet there. Now here comes Hassler with a mini breakaway on the left side. She gets the puck off, and Celia Dahl makes the save easily. And again, did not give up the rebound as we look at number 97, Kendall Hessler, with the 16th shot on goal for the Red Knights. Here's the replay. Cross, she had basically kind of a breakaway, getting harassed, so she could feel that pressure, so she had to get that shot off, trying to go to the upper corner there. But Celia Dahl there to make the stop. 6:15 remaining, there's our corner camera angle. And puck controlled by the Red Knights. Hain tried to get it to Peschel, went off her skate. Now the Spartans take over, but that pass is intercepted by number 20, Mikkelsen, for the Red Knights. Now the Spartans, Rasmussen gets it into the zone, and the return pass by Zoe Lopez goes awry. Now they're skating forward, and Junker wins the race. She's on the left side, and her shot gets poked off her stick just as she was about to let it go by number 28, Alexander Plyman. Now here come the Spartans back the other way. This is starting to feel like state tournament hockey, back and forth, and the quick shot goes off the side of the net. Spartans applying a lot more pressure. And another shot on goal. That's their 7th of the night. And their 8th shot of the night. And they only had 1 shot the entire first period. So that tells you the difference in their aggressiveness on offense. As we look at that shot, went wide left along the goal there. And then the other return shot. A little bit of a knuckleball there for Van Stelten, but she eyed that right into her glove nicely to make that save. 5:26 remaining, face-off now. Puck controlled by Bailey Gray. Try to get ahead to Zaverill. And look at that play by Orono's number 11 as she goes down. And no penalty. They're going to call that inadvertent. That's Maddie Kimbrell. Keep an eye on her. She showed some excellent skill, just hijacking that puck away from the Red Knight defense and getting a shot on goal, or almost. Kimbrell, number 11. Dangerous player out there for the Spartans. But here comes Zaverill, who's dangerous on her own, and now a quick shot by number 5. That was Junkness. And now Zaverill. You can tell Zaverill wants to get a goal. She's really aggressive out there. Now gets her own rebound, comes right in, and she couldn't keep her stick on the puck as she tried to go to the backhand right in front on the doorstep there. And now an icing call by the Spartans to relieve the pressure. As we look at number 27 for the Red Knights, that's Sienna Carver, the sophomore out there. Let's look at the replay. Zaverill comes right in, goes to the backhand, and just banned on it. And Raish was right there as well for the Spartans to distract or interrupt that ever so slightly. But now a face-off to Celia Dahl's right, comes right in on Dahl, and she smothers the puck. And 3 of those 4 Orono defensemen around to help her out. That is team defense at its finest. Right off the face-off, Melsness comes right in. Reminds me of Bobby Smith doing that one time. I watched at the Mets Center in the early 80s. He took the draw, went around the person he was doing the draw with, came right on the goaltender and scored it. All single-handedly, incredible. That reminded me of that play. Okay, now here comes Nickum. She gets pushed off the puck by Emma Hain. Now, gets it ahead to Melsness to the near side. Now Hassler in front. This shot goes wide left about the backboards. Now Hassler still trying to get the rebound in the corner. She's got Melsness with her. She gets the Melsness, and the defense is over there to prevent her from shooting. Now Peschel takes a shot, blocked in front by number 29. That is Kaylee Nickum. Now Hassler in the far corner, spins, comes in, takes a shot, pad saved by Dahl. What a tough play there by Kendall Hassler. Now another icing call is in the works, and yes, it is. Another whistle, this time with 3:41 remaining. We look at Emma Peschel, going to Ohio State University. And we're gonna have a face-off to Celia Dahl's right. Again, 3:41 remaining. Shots on goal are 18-8 in favor of the Red Knights. Now they're going to kick Mortensen out of the face-off circle. Zabra will come in instead to take the draw, and the puck comes to the Orono Spartans, and now they're breaking out with some open ice. That is Rasmussen. She fakes the slap shot, tries to get by the defender, and nice job by Carver playing the body there instead of the puck. That's excellent textbook defense by Carver, isn't it? Just keep your eye on that person and let the puck go and your teammates scoop it up, which is exactly what happened there. Now, puck played by the Spartans, and it's intercepted by Gray. Gray 1-on-4 with the wrist shot right on net, and Dahl covers that up. And that brings a whistle with 3:11 to go. Playing a little Led Zeppelin here in the background. Now, Bailey Gray, watch her. She's really got a nice game out there. Just a freshman. We look at the Red Knight bench. I assume that might be Kevin Gray, coach. Haven't had the opportunity to meet him personally, but I think that's who he is. Now, face-off. Celia Dahl's left. Taking the draw, number 20, that is Evelyn Benilde-St, and the puck stays in the zone. We're approaching 3 minutes to go in period number 2. Our score remains 2-1. Red Knights have not yet to score here in the second period. As Junker chases it, I should say. Now kept in the zone by Mickelson behind the net. Being played by 28, Alexander Plyman. Kept in. Dahl deflects it into the corner. Now the Spartans do a nice job playing keep away from Duffy as they try to get it out of their zone, and they do get it to neutralize on a nifty pass. Terrific touch, and it's 2-on-1 suddenly for the Spartans. The cross pass right in front, and then Stelton has the pad save, keeping great concentration as players were flying through that crease right in front of her. And she did an excellent job of getting that pad down to keep that puck from going in the net. 2:15 remaining. Now the Spartans, clearly much more aggressive on offense. Look at the move by Ray. She'll get spun back around on defense. Nice job by Peschel. The puck comes into the far corner. Spartans get there first. They're starting to get to some of these loose pucks a little bit more than they did in the period number 1, which is giving them an advantage. The puck right there in front. There was an opening there for the Spartans. You know, they capitalize on what I call like a lazy puck, right? The puck just is sort of floating there. And then, oh, there's the stick and the goal. That's how they got their first one. And that's the third opportunity that was similar. Right here. Puck just sort of like flops its way. And there, just all of a sudden, right there, yeah, Kimbrell could have had a chance there. There was an opening. So that's sort of their identity and how they're getting scoring opportunities. The puck just sort of floats around. They keep hanging around, and if they had that stick right there, that could have tied it up. Okay, 1:40 to go. Here are the Red Knights looking for their third goal of the night. Hassler in front, and the puck goes in the net. And, you know, that is pure hustle. Wow, you'll not see a goal like that. It's sort of, I'm trying to think what it looked like here. Just sort of, it's like a trick shot. Yeah, but still, I've never seen a goal like that. It's almost like volleyball. You kind of just get it over the puck. She's laughing about it. I don't blame her. But see how this happens. It just gets up there. Yeah, great goal there by Hassler. And if you're a Red Knights fan, it really is what the doctor ordered. It was starting to get a little tight out there. You know, I give her credit for that goal. She tried to play that. That was an intentional move with her stick. That is talent. Kendall Hassler. Nifty goal. She's related to, there's a famous author from Minnesota named John Hassler. I wonder if she's related. Would have been her great-grandfather or grandfather, I think. So there's the official announcement, Hassler with the goal. And now we have 1 minute remaining in period number 2, and the Red Knights are on the offense again, right in front. Was Junker, I believe. No, that was Emma Hain. Coming right in on Celia Dahl. And that's got to be disappointing for Celia Dahl. There's really nothing she could have done on that last goal. But here we watch Emma Hain come right in. We look at the Red Knight bench. 54.7 seconds remaining in period number 2. Glad you're with us here on this ParkTV 16 production on location from the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. Red Knights right in front. Saverill couldn't get anything on it. Now she gets her own rebound. Another shot deflected by Dahl in front. 21 shots on goal now for the Red Knights as they control the puck. Trying to get another goal. Now they fan on it and a chance for Rasmussen. How much speed does she have? She's got to beat Peschel. Catches up to her. And Van Stelten kicks out a rebound. The Spartan almost had a chance as she goes into the boards. The Spartan fans want a penalty call, but here comes Saverill. 2-on-1 with Jugnes. She comes right in. And Dahl makes the save point blank against Mary Saverill. Doesn't get more exciting than that, folks. This period number 3 is going to heat up. But we've got 24.8 seconds remaining in period number 2. Here comes Saverill. She had Jugnes on the right. And she tried to go to that upper right-hand corner. And Celia Dahl in excellent position to make that save. But she'll face a face-off. And there's Hassler to do the honors for the draw for the Red Knights. And puck goes into the corner. 20 seconds remaining. Hassler now played by the Spartans. They try to clear the zone, and they do with 15 seconds remaining. Across the line with 13 seconds. It is Raish in the corner. Spartans trying to get something going. 8 seconds, and now we're going to have a whistle and a penalty. Yep, away from the play as the Spartans pulled their goalie quickly. So 7 seconds remaining. Here's Peschel. I wonder if it's not a makeup call from the call before where the Spartan fans, those are the Spartan fans, I think, in that angle. They were upset with what they should have been a trip, because I didn't see what the penalty was on that replay. So I'm wondering if it is somewhat of a makeup call. So with 7 seconds remaining, the Spartans go on the power play, face off in the Red Knight zone. So they're going to have a chance here if they can win this draw to get a shot off, or maybe 2 with a rebound. And try to draw within 1 here right at the tail end. If they don't, they'll be starting period 3 on the power play for most of it. Face off now, 3 seconds remaining. Red Knight Saverill comes away with it, and that should end it for period number 2 as she gets a shot off just after the buzzer, signaling the end of period number 2. Our score from the Rec Center, 3-1 Red Knights. Come on back for the exciting 3rd period.
Your story doesn't have to end. As an organ donor, the good in you can live on. In fact, you could save up to 8 lives through organ donation. Sign up to give the gift of life after you're gone. you'll be happy you did. And just maybe, someone else will too. Sign up online today as an organ, eye, and tissue donor at organdonor.gov. It saves lives.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports broadcast from the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. We are about to begin the period number 3 of this Metro West girls hockey matchup between the Red Knights and the Spartans. Winner of tonight's game is going to win the Metro West Conference. It started out with 2 goals in the first period, both by Lily Mortensen for the Red Knights. Then Orono came back in the second period and cut the lead to 2-1 before the Red Knights' Kendall Hassler with one of the more incredible goals you'll ever see. Made it 3-1 late in the second. And now the Red Knights are on the penalty kill here as the Spartans have the player advantage just at the tail end of period number 2. So they'll be on the power play for 1:54, and we're awaiting the Red Knights to enter the ice, and here they come now. There's Hassler, who got that goal number 3, followed by Gray, Carver, Cronin, and the rest of the Red Knights. Van Stelten in nets for the Red Knights. She's only faced 11 shots on goal through 2 periods of play. She's only given up 1. And it was sort of a fluky goal. The puck just sort of slid into the crease area, and Raish was there to make the save. But we're about to begin period number 3. The Spartans only had 1 shot on goal in period number 1, but they got 10 in the second. And so they really cranked up their offense. And let's see if that continues here. And the conference championship is on the line here as both teams just have a few games remaining before sections begin in a little over a week. A week from this Saturday, and I expect will be for some of those games, either St. Louis Park and or Benilde. And I'm Robert Christensen. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube, and we're underway here at the Rec Center in period number 3. Spartans control the puck. They'll be going from right to left as they did in period number 1. And now here comes Reiskamp right in. She did get the goal. Reiskamp did for the Spartans in the second period. She'll lead it off, and now the puck goes into the corner to the right of Allie Van Stelten. Her goals against average just over 1. Now here comes Zavril, 1-on-3, tries to make it happen. It goes off the shin of number 25 for the Alexa Nickum. It went off her shin guard, and now here comes Reiskamp, number 6. Reiskamp comes in, looks for the shot, and gets it on net. Pad save by Van Stelten, and now the puck's gonna come all the way down, and they're waving off icing. And now it's picked up by the Spartans as they'll start out of their zone. Comes neutral ice, and it's intercepted by 17, Emma Peschel. She gets it back to Emma Hain, who clears the puck way back into the Spartan zone, and it's picked up by number 25 for the Spartans. That's Alexa Nickum, the sophomore forward. She, along with her sister Kaylee Nickum, who's a senior at number 29. And now the Red Knights, Emma Peschel. Kind of a slow start here to period number 3. It's getting late in the season. Both teams maybe getting a little fatigued. They've played a lot of games now, over 20 apiece. And starting to catch their breath before the playoffs. Now Bailey takes a big whack at that on a one-timer just over the line. Gotta like that attitude by Bailey Gray. She really was gonna let that fly, and now she pokes the check off of Rasmussen's stick. Nifty defensive play by Gray. Now here comes the Spartans right in by herself, was number 21. That was Kaylee Koopman, the sophomore. And now here comes Gray. Gray now really starting to emerge here as a threat for the Red Knights all season long, just a 9th grader, and she wears number 9 on her jersey as well. Now Melsness takes it from her, and now the Spartans try to clear it, and it's kept in by Zavril right at the point. Nifty skating stick job there by Mary Zavril. Now the lead pass ahead to Nickum, coming right in, and a nifty move, and the shot was off the mark. but a nice offensive foray by the Spartans on that sequence. And now they have control of the puck at center ice. And they are holding their own here against the Red Knights. Now here comes the Zavarol. Mary drop pass to Garvin, comes right in. Thought she might be trying to return it to Zavarol. She was skating towards the net, but it goes behind the net. Now back out to neutral ice, played by number 10. That is Zoe Lopez. Now Rasmussen with the wrist shot goes wide left off the boards behind the net. Picked up by Zavarol in her own zone. Now she gets it ahead to Mickelson, number 22, or excuse me, that's Abby Garvin, and she'll play it as she changes on the fly. Now picked up by the Red Knights. That is Emma Hain along the boards, brings it into the zone by herself, and she gets taken off the puck, and they're gonna call a penalty. I think Emma Hain sold it a little bit, and she went down, and that's gonna be a penalty against the Spartans. And it's gonna be number 28. I think Emma Hain did a nice selling job on that. And that means, though, that number 28 is going to go into the penalty box. That's Alexander Plyman. 2 minutes on the board and play underway. Let's listen to the announcement.
Ali Plyman, a 2-minute minor for hooking.
Hooking is the call.
Time of the penalty was 1 minute.
Plyman. 2 minutes for hooking. And there's now 13-17 remaining in period number 3. Let's go to this replay on Mortens' attempt. Looks like it got deflected in front, and Dahl was able to corral it. Excellent position by Celia Dahl in nets. Now she's going to face this very potent power play, and Mortensen almost got a hat trick. That puck came right across the door mouth there. Now in front, Mortensen, and oh, no call. Orono fans can't believe it, but now a shorthanded chance here for Raish coming right in. And Van Stelten makes the save. Almost a shorthanded goal there. Paulson is caught up, and the fans are still chirping about that missed call. Here's the play right here. Oh yeah, that's a hook. And she hit her head on the ice. You can see her hands go right up to her head. And now there is some discussion over at the Orono bench. And I don't think the coaches are very happy with these officials for missing that call. Here it is again. Watch her head right. Ouch. Oh, it just got blocked, but you can see she brought her hands up. So they'll have to do a concussion protocol on her. They're still talking to the official over there, pleading their case as to why they're not making these calls. There's the referee giving a long discussion. I don't know if there's a timeout on the ice or if they're just taking the time to discuss this. But boy, you don't see players and officials talk that much. So good job for Reiskamp there to plead her case to the referee, Isla Reiskamp. And there's another official. Usually the coaches are doing the talking, but I like the fact the players showing leadership, communicating their thought, and there is going to be a penalty against Orono. And we'll see if there's a makeup call out there. Now there's 2 players in the box for Orono. I don't understand this. What is that for? Oh my. Now they're going to bring it down. I am completely confused as to why there's 2 players in the penalty box. And unfortunately, the PA address system here isn't that clear, so hopefully I can hear it. But nevertheless, the Red Knights have a golden opportunity to get up 3 goals here. All right, I'm going to listen to the PA.
2-minute bench minor that is to be served by number 26, Hannah Jones. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes and 6 seconds. That's a 2-minute bench minor that has been assessed to Orono. Time of the penalty.
Bench penalty, so that might be on the bench for excessive arguing by the coaches, which probably explains why the students were talking to the referees, since they already given them a bench minor for probably a comment that a coach made. I'm just speculating there, but an educated guess. All right, meanwhile, play underway. 47 seconds remaining in the 2-player advantage as Mortensen came right in there looking for goal number 3. And 1:16 remaining in the longer period, the bench penalty against the Spartans. So a chance here for the Red Knights to extend their lead, and there's the goal from the circle. The wrist shot, lightning fast by Emma Hain. Emma Hain, who's going to college at Lindenwood, just outside of St. Louis, took the pass from Melsness, and right there, the 45-degree angle, she got that shot off so fast. Mortensen was occupying Celia Dahl's attention in front of the net. Great team goal there by the Red Knights. That comes with 11:59 remaining, so there's one penalty remaining, 1:06, and the player advantage still remains with the Red Knights, and now they're up 4-1 on 26 shots, as opposed to the Spartans' 13. And if you're a Spartans fan, this was an unfortunate turn of events here. They have two players in the box. And now Emma Hain coming in after that goal, gets to Zavrol. For Hain, she's the leading point getter for the Red Knights. She has 30 points coming into tonight's game, 21 on assists.
From Melsness and Zavrol on the
that's
power
her
play.
10th goal of the year. She's tied for the second leading goal scorer with Peschel at 10, and of course Mary Zavrol leads with 12. And there's a shot by Peschel, it's right there, it went off the post. And now it does go in. And the goaltender, Celia Dahl, is going to complain, and she's going to argue that there was interference. And the poor Spartans are getting the short end of the stick on a lot of these calls. Sarah goes through, and Zavrol, is she going to get the goal? Oh no, it goes off. Then I think Zavrol got her stick on it. Maybe we can watch it again. That was a complex goal there, to say the least, but I think Zavrol's going to get it. So there's Peschel. She gets the chain of events going. Puck is just bouncing there, goes off the post, and Zavrol comes in. Oh, she did with her skate. Yeah, that's what they were complaining about, that was an intentional kick, but I think Zavrol sold it. But now the referees are talking about it here. Let's see, was that an intentional move on the skate? If it was inadvertent, it counts. If it looks like she did it intentionally, it shouldn't count. And I think the corner camera angle, did she kick it in? She might have. But I think it's gonna stand. 5-1 our score right here. Let's see. You be the judge at home. Right there. Was that on purpose or was that an accident? They are talking about it. And I think they're gonna let it stand. 5-1, yep, 5-1 our score. Zavrol is now still the leading scorer, her 13th of the year, Mary Zavrol. Going to St. Thomas.
Lily Mortensen, time of the power play goal,
Mortensen with
5
the
minutes and
assist.
46 seconds.
And I believe he mentioned Melsness. All right, play back underway. We're under 11 minutes to go. In fact, 10:45 to be exact. Spartans now, we're just down 3-1, and now they're down 5-1, just like that. We're not even halfway through period number 3. They took those two-minute minors, and that really has been maybe the dagger in their side here that ends it for them. And remember, if the Red Knights win tonight, they will win the conference championship. And with just a couple games remaining in the year, in fact, after tonight's game, they have some tough ones coming up. Well, they're at Waconia, which I don't think should be too tough, but then at Hill Murray. Hill Murray might be ranked first or second, but they're having a great year, and that'll be at the famous Aldrich Arena over on the east side of St. Paul. And many great high school hockey games have been played there off White Bear Avenue in '94. And now there's a stoppage in play as Van Stelten makes that save, her 14th of the night. And that's a stoppage with 9:51 to go here. As we watch that save by Van Stelten as she decides to smother the puck as Peschel and Zoe Lopez are right in there. So a face-off to Van Stelten's right comes with 9:50 remaining in the third period. Peschel moves the puck ahead now to neutral ice, and they're gonna call icing. They are. So that's another whistle. they'll skate the puck back down to the Red Knight zone. 9:41 remaining in regulation play as we get a good look there at number 8 for the Orono Spartans. That is Annika 14. I'm pronouncing her name right. I believe I might be. Very Swedish. Okay, face-off controlled by the Spartans. Wrist shot from the point. Sails into the corner. Now Red Knights Duffy trying to clear the puck. Now it comes to Emma Hain, and Hain skates it out into the neutral zone. Gets by Duffy across the line. Pushes the puck behind the net. Now it's picked up by Junker. She'll scoot it back around to Hain. Hain overskates it. Now played by Duffy. Now picked up by the Spartans in their own zone. And Hain says no way. She takes it right away and lets a wrist shot go. Just goes over the crossbar from a short, tight angle. Puck ends up at the point, still at the point. Now the Spartans clear it down the zone, and they're gonna call icing, and that brings another whistle with 9:01 remaining. In the third period, there's Allie Van Stelten, the senior goaltender. 1.16 goals against average, and if she keeps it at 1 tonight, that's gonna improve ever so slightly. All right, puck back into the Spartan zone. 9:01 remaining. Mortensen to take the draw for the Red Knights. Zavril on the ice. Peschel, Hain, Bailey Gray takes the puck. And she pushes it into the corner. Juckness chasing along with Zavril. Zavril tried to backhand it right back to Juckness, but she was covered. Puck right in the zone. Bouncing up and got somehow behind the net. For a minute there, I think Dahl didn't know where it was. Now, here comes number 6 for the Spartans. That is Isla Reiskamp. Now here come the Spartans out of their own zone, neutral ice. That's number 29 with it, Kaylee Nickham. Now played back to the point, and that is Paulson with the wrist shot. That goes wide right. She kept it low to the ice on that shot, looking for a deflection. And now Zavril, and it's taken back away by Reiskamp. Now taken away by Mortensen. Now Mortensen on her own, coming in against 2 defenders, goes to the backhand and tries to sneak it in along the near side. And Dahl was there for the save, and now a wrist shot just over the crossbar, back off the board, now to the near side. Peschel keeps it into the corner. Zavril centering pass intended for Juckness, and that goes wide. Now the Spartans break the zone, and they'll change on the fly, and that gives Emma Hain. And now there's another whistle away from the action. And it looks like Mortensen's gonna go to the cooler, and I didn't see what the preliminary signal was, and it also looks like the Spartan's gonna go to the bench. So I don't know if they got mixed up with each other. That's number 29, Kaylee Nickham. So I think they're gonna be offsetting penalties as I see 5 skaters aside. Or are there 4 aside here? No, there's 5. So I wonder if they did they get into some sort of pushing, shoving match or something, I think. So those are gonna be offsetting penalties. Roughing probably is my guess. I didn't see it.
To Orono's number 29, Kaylee Nickham, and Benilde-St. Margaret's number 6, Lily Mortensen. 2-minute minors each for roughing.
Roughing is the call. And that is a stoppage now. So both teams will be at full strength just without the services of Kaylee Nickham and Lily Mortensen for the Red Knights. And the clock is stopped with 7:34 remaining. 30 shots on goal by the Red Knights to just 14 for the Spartans. And that really is the difference, isn't it? 5 goals for the Red Knights, just 1 for the Spartans. And now that puck comes right in. Another high sort of Texas Leaguer looper there. And Celia Dahl is able to make that save, her 31st of the night. Well, not her 31st save, her 31st shot. She has 26 saves on 31 shots. Now puck played behind the net. And Peschel at neutral ice to Emma Hain. Tried to get ahead to Mickelson. Mickelson overskates it, and that's going to be offsides or an icing call. Icing all the way back down. They'll go to the Red Knight zone and visit Allie Van Stelten, the stellar goaltender for the Red Knights, the 7th ranked Red Knights in AA high school rankings that came out today. Now the Red Knights win the puck. Face off, that's Emma Hain in the corner. With her, it looked like that was number 23 for the Red Knights, Lizzie Hamill, if I'm not mistaken. It was getting some ice time out there. Now on the boards. And going down hard, no penalty. Boy, these referees, they're letting him play tough out there, but then they're calling lots of tick-tack stuff too. So it's interesting philosophy of officiating, isn't it? That was Juckness that went down hard. Looks like she's all right though, as she was late getting back on defense, and now the puck is deflected in front. It was underneath Rasmussen for the Spartans for a second, and now we're gonna have another penalty, cross check. Watch this hit. Right there, just disguised the elbow. That's a check. Just ask Juckness, and Emma Haynes gonna go in the box for a cross check. She's telling her teammate what happened. Let's see where Emma Haynes is. Right there from behind. Just as our camera's caught up to it. So the Spartans have an opportunity here to narrow the score. Here's the corner camera, and there's the cross check. Yep, so Haynes in the box, and 2 minutes on the board with 6:34 remaining. Face-off will be to Allie Van Stelten's right. And what was a fast-moving game has really slowed down here in the second half of the third period. Lots of penalties, a lot more icing calls, confusion out there, and more talking as they kick number 23 out of the face-off, Lizzie Hamill. I don't for the life of me know why he did that. I think it's a power control. Now another whistle. Another cross check gonna be called on Zavril. And the referee, yeah, another penalty here. Mary Zavril now in the box. 3 Red Knights. It looks like look at Zavril going, what? I don't know about these referees tonight. It's a little sketchy. It's 5-1, 6:30 to go. It's a school night for all of us. I don't know. Let's see right here at the face-off. Let's see here. What's going on? Oh, I mean, she did get her stick up there, but it was, I don't know. That's one you let go, don't you? It didn't affect the play. All right, so now a 2-player advantage for the Spartans. And that wrist shot by number 6 for the Spartans went over the crossbar, and now the puck works its way back all the way into the Spartan zone. That was Isla Reiskamp, number 6, with that powerful wrist shot. And they're coming up on 6 minutes remaining and a minute and a half for the 2-player advantage for the Spartans. And now coming away with it is number 14. That is Melsness for the Red Knights on the penalty kill. And she gets taken down, and another penalty is going to be called. This time on the Spartans, number 15, that's Paulson. And it's getting a little chippy out there by both teams, I would say. And you can understand why. They're both atop the Metro West Conference. This is for the conference championship. And while both teams have bigger sights set with the tournament, I don't know. Oh, yeah, those aren't accidents. These teams, they don't like each other, nor should they. Orono, 11-0 in the conference. The Red Knights, 6-0 in the conference. So this is for the championship. If we're gonna base it on losses. 3 penalties on the board. 2 minutes for the Red Knights. Or for Orono. And I don't know if I'll be able to keep it all straight, but there's 1:02 left in the penalty to Emma Haynes. There's 1:05 remaining in the penalty to Mary Zavril, and 1:50 remaining in the penalty to Orono's number 15, Alex Paulson. So, what does that mean? There's 4 skaters for the Spartans, 3 for the Red Knights. So a lot of wide open ice there, and a chance for number 28. That was Alexandra Plyman. That shot was kicked out by Van Stelten, and now the Red Knights clear the puck with 5:18 remaining in the match. 15-31 are goals in favor of the Red Knights. 40 seconds remaining in the penalties to Zavril and Haynes. There's just 4 seconds apart. And now the shot by Reiskamp, blocked in front. 30 seconds remaining in the player advantage for the Spartans. And then the Red Knights will go on the power play for about 35 seconds. And now another player goes down hurt is Reiskamp, Isla Reiskamp, number 6. She's been out there a lot tonight. Let's look at this replay and see how she went down. Got by the defender Peschel, and she just kind of went down awkwardly on her own there, didn't she, it seemed to me. Now 4:45 remaining, puck played back into the zone. Hassler chasing it, trying to be stealthy about it, wasn't she? Trying to sneak up on the defender. And now here comes Reiskamp, and that puck gets deflected into the Red Knight zone. Peschel back to play it. 4.5 minutes remaining. Now puck taken away by Rasmussen. She stole it from Peschel. Now she's trying to get it caught up, and now here comes Zavril. One-on-one at Zavril. Coming right in, and it gets poke-checked off her stick nicely by number 16 for the Spartans. That's Josie Raish, the junior. Now Hassler plays it in the corner for Zavril. As we're approaching 4 minutes remaining, and remember, the Red Knights are on the player advantage for 15 more seconds. And now a shorthanded chance for Isla Reiskamp, and her shot going for that upper right-hand corner misses off the back glass, and the puck rebounds all the way to neutral ice with 3:48 remaining. And both teams now at full strength. Reiskamp comes in, and that puck gets poke-checked off her stick. And now here comes Zavril on the right side. And she puts a shot on goal, and Dahl decides to smother it and stops the clock with 3:35 remaining. She's getting that puck off the ice there. As we look at Emma Hain and Emma Peschel, the two Emmas on the blue line. Emma Hain actually started out, I guess, in a forward position, and they moved her to defense after the first 5 weeks. And she and Peschel have been patrolling that boundary all year long with great success. Now play back underway here at the rec center. We are approaching the waning moments here in period number 3. Now the Spartans into the zone, intercepted in front by Duffy. She plays it ahead to Junker, and she loses it, and it goes into the corner. Now played by the Spartans, now intercepted by Duffy. Quick move there by Duffy, showing great balance on her skates before she goes down. Now Gray showing great stick handling, gets it right in front, and a chance. And Duffy's gonna get the goal on the rebound. I was about to call the name for number 20, Evelyn Nicholson, and I thought she almost had a great chance, but then the puck ended up on the stick of Duffy. Now there's Duffy down on the ice. Bailey Gray makes that happen, doesn't she? Just gets a kick save, and it comes right out there. Duffy, as she goes down, puts it in the net for the 6th goal of the night. And for Duffy, let me check the Red Knight stats. Where is that stat sheet? There it is. Duffy, that's her 2nd goal of the year. So nice job by her.
2nd goal of the season, Sienna Duffy.
Sienna Duffy, her 2nd of the year. Bailey Gray with the assist. Now some pushing and shoving in front of the Orono Red Knights. And now goes down Zavril. Or no, who is that over there? That's 5, Junkness mixing it up over there. These teams, they're rivals big time. Both teams came in with 10-game winning streaks, so this is gonna be a tough loss for the Spartans. With Dahl protecting her players, pushing and shoving going on. Maybe a little acting going on, but that's all part of it. Gotta sell it, absolutely. All right, face off to the left of Celia Dahl and controlled by the Spartans. Now Mels's interception. She's got 1-on-2 coming right in, trying to get by the defense, but nice stick poke check by number 18 for the Spartans. That was Mia Lopez. Now puck behind the goal, and there's gonna be an icing call, and they're gonna bring the puck all the way back into the Red Knight zone. 2:17 remaining. Third period has slowed down considerably. A lot of penalties here in period number 3. Tempers starting to flare. among the coaches and the players and some of the fans, but everyone's respectful. You can still voice your disapproval of what's happening out there and still be respectful at the same time. So all in all, been a good contest here. Now here come the Red Knights. Duffy feeling the impact of that last goal. She just got centering pass, tried to get it to Mickelson. And now it's played in the corner, gets by Duffy, and now Mickelson will play it on the near corner. And just trying to work that clock down to 0. It's 1:45 remaining. Now the Spartans break out. It gets poke checked away by Emma Hain. Now Hain with Junker on her right. Hain coming in, and she'll spin back around and try to get it back out to the point, intended for Mickelson. And now Hain still controlling that puck, showing great skill out there. Just taking time off the clock. Now here comes Reiskamp. Isla Reiskamp, number 6, skates across the line, centering pass, tried to get it ahead to Nickham, the senior for the Spartans, now played by number 25. That's Alexa Nickham, and she gets a shot off, and a save comes for Allie Van Stelten. There she is from the side view. 1:11 remaining, 3 bones on the board. 17 shots on goal for the Spartans. Remember, they only had 1 shot after 1 period of play, and they were down 2-0. They came back to make it 2-1, and then it was all Red Knights after that. A myriad of penalties here in the 3rd period led to 2-player advantages for both teams, but the Red Knights took advantage of those power plays and built up a sizable lead here at 6-1. This is going to be a sour pill for the Spartans to swallow here. 1 minute remaining, and that's going to be an icing call. Actually, 59.3 seconds remaining. If you look at the Red Knight bench, as I mentioned, they're going to go 2 road games, so this is their last home game of the year, at least in the regular season. They have Waconia coming up tomorrow, right away, and then next Tuesday at Hill Murray. And tomorrow night, we'll be at the Red Knights home gymnasium, the Hahn Center, watching the Red Knight girls team play Chaska. That should be a good one. Both those teams atop the Metro. Oh, tomorrow night's Chanhassen. Oh, that's right. It's next Friday, I think we're going to be broadcasting that. So, but both Benilde basketball games this Friday and next Friday should be exciting, as the Red Knights have one of the premier basketball players in the state in Olivia Olsen, who just got her 1,000th point a week and a half ago. We were there to bring it to you. Meanwhile, 13 seconds remaining in this contest. Rasmussen coming right in on Van Stelten, trying to get a last-second goal. 7 seconds remaining. Rasmussen buzzing behind the net. Now out to the point, and that shot deflected by Zavarov or shin guard, and there is the buzzer, signaling the end of period number 3 in this match. And there are your Metro West Conference champions for girls hockey 2021-22 season. And a bunch of smiles for the Red Knights as they win their 11th game in a row. And your final score from the Rec Center is 6-1. So for Paul Broden, our producer, and Alora, Leah, and Cameron, our camera folks, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you again.